Right. So, cold calling 2.0 is never about taking a phone and having a number and the people name and start calling them. Blindfoldedly, you are calling them and disturbing people, and the person who is calling, he too doesn't enjoy the job. He does it on a compulsion because he doesn't have any other job or he doesn't get a better job. I'm upfront on this. The moment to the telecallers, you provide them a better, a different job at a letter at with a lesser salary, they will immediately like to switch over to that and stop cold calling. But cold calling 2.0 is a scene wherein everybody enjoys. The caller enjoys, the entrepreneur enjoys, the person whom we are calling, he enjoys, he accepts and he receives the call. Now, what do we do? So, cold calling 2.0 is absolutely research based call. You do a horrendous research, great amount of research before you are calling the customer. So, you research on your present organization's ideal customer profile. So, why these people have been working with you? What difference you have made to these people? So, this is like people who have been doing business with you for quite some time. This is fit for organizations with about 10 to 12 years of experience. For startups, it is uh, it is the low hanging fruit that is more suitable to you. So I have seen accounting startups, people, chartered accountants who are into startups and they want to go to enterprise, but most of their clients are startups. Their clients are startups. So that is their ideal profile. So with this ideal customer profile, what are the top verticals that you are getting business from? What difference you have made to them? Who influence their decisions? So all this are taken into account, taken into the training program of the lead generation or the telecall. The next is, how does the user without your product, how does the user currently solve the problem? What are the frustrating moments he goes through? How bothered he gets into? How problematic it is without your services, without your tools. Even if the customer finds that he should buy your product and decides on it, why he should not delay the buying? Why he will? What should be the communication strategy which enforces the customer to buy now? Please don't delay. You will lose, Mr. Customer. You will lose X. It's now, this lose is not about discount. This lose is about customer's own loss. He's losing it. Next, when we talk of the price, when we discuss the price and the train the lead generation executive that finally, when the customer decides to buy it, what is the price that the person pays? So right, and if the price is very high, it's an enterprising buy and high, then oh no, it needs allocation of funding. How does that investment of funding will bother on the CEO or the organization? So who all are the people to be involved? And if it is right, why the prospect have to buy this? B2B organization. This is a great gap I find here. Organizations don't buy when they want to buy it. They don't buy things which they want to buy it. They buy things which they have to buy. So there is a, what is the component which is have to buy, and how do you prove value? By pilot, a month's trial. So those all parameters are taken during the training of the lead gen executive or the outbound telecaller. Then we take them and train them on what the customer payback is, what reward the customer gets buying from you, and how soon they start getting the ROI, how certain that they will get the ROI, right? Is this something that ROI they can make themselves? They need not to buy from you. They can make it themselves. So social media marketing, content writing, I can do it myself, I will not outsource it. So is it something they could make themselves? If they make themselves, what is the problem? Again, we will go back. Why the customer, how does the customer currently solve the problem? And then if they outsource, what is the payback, right? In some cases, when your product is taken, in every of the, there comes a situation when it hasn't delivered, or the exact situation, or there are some flaws, or there are some risks. So before a customer decides to buy, finally when he is about to buy, he's concerned of two things. Just when he is very close to buying, he's concerned of two things: the price, that is the ROI, and the number two is the risk. What might go wrong working with you, right? So we train the lead generation executives are trained even on this. What might go wrong? What are the circumstances that goes wrong? And how can we communicate to the customer that we reduce such probabilities, we reduce such circumstances of going wrong, we take care of such of these circumstances of going wrong, and what else can go wrong before the customer says, or before the customer feels shy to speak about it, but he has it in his mind. It's better for the salespeople to go out and speak on those lines and demystify the risk parameters in a line inside the minds of the customer. So this is one. Now, the outbound lead generation people are trained on three fragments before they start calling. So they are straight. They are trained on value validation. They are trained on your competition. They are trained on message matrix. So this one was about value validation. We will next class that we will take is about competition, and then the message matrix. What should be spoken of? Thank you.